When you see someone who has amassed great wealth, it's easy to imagine there's some inaccessible secret. But the truth is that the difference between those who prosper and those who remain stagnant lies in how each person structures their income streams over time. While many concentrate all their efforts in a single direction, those who build wealth do the opposite. They create multiple paths working simultaneously, amplifying results even when they are not dedicated to their day-to-day work. And that's precisely what we're going to explore now. Today, you will understand the 7 types of income present in the financial routine of practically every millionaire and how these categories can begin to transform your reality this year. Most people grow up hearing that all it takes is hard work to achieve stability, but as the years go by, reality sets in. Depending exclusively on a single salary creates a fragile life, where any unforeseen event, whether at work, in the market, or in the economy, can completely compromise your planning. It's like building an entire house supported by only one column. One unexpected movement is enough to make everything unstable. Millionaires understand this vulnerability and therefore build diverse sources that complement each other. If one decreases, another maintains the pace. This structure creates stability and allows for more strategic decisions because you don't live under constant pressure. Diversification is not a luxury. It's about protection, growth, and independence. And it's precisely this vision that paves the way for the next essential point: how active income can be used intelligently as the foundation of the entire journey. Active income is the starting point for virtually all wealth building, but what differentiates ordinary people from millionaires is how it's used. Instead of accepting any job just to guarantee the basics, they choose paths that increase the value of their time, invest in skills that generate high returns, and direct part of that income to create new sources of income in the future. It's not about working nonstop, but about investing energy in areas that truly increase financial potential. The more skilled the skill, the greater the capacity to generate surplus for investment. Thus, work ceases to be the end goal and becomes the fuel that accelerates everything that comes after, preparing the ground for the transformation that happens when money starts working for you. It is at this point that the most significant change begins to occur, when part of what you earn starts to be converted into investments that produce continuous returns. Here, money ceases to be just a result and begins to act as a tool, generating new resources through interest, dividends, and appreciation. Millionaires see investments as an indispensable mechanism, capable of operating constantly and predictably. Stocks, funds, REITs, fixed income, and various other instruments form a set that works daily, multiplying wealth in a structured way. The most important thing is to understand that it's not necessary to start with large sums. The essential is to begin and maintain consistency. Over time, the results accumulate, creating a financial base that supports bolder decisions. This stage opens the way to one of the most modern and accessible sources of all: digital assets.
Income from properties has always been among the favorites of those who build wealth because it offers stability, predictability, and a constant flow of earnings. This category includes residential rentals, commercial properties, land, vacation rentals, and even real estate investment trusts, which allow you to invest with smaller amounts and receive monthly dividends. The great advantage of this type of income is the combination of continuous revenue generation and asset appreciation over the years. While you receive monthly rent, the property tends to increase in value, creating a double growth effect. Furthermore, properties act as protection against inflation and economic turbulence. Once this pillar is established, many millionaires expand their structure by adopting an even more powerful model: automated businesses that scale without requiring constant presence in operations. Automated businesses represent one of the most important pillars for those who wish to build real financial freedom because they allow for continuous growth without requiring daily presence in operations. This model involves structured companies with clear processes, well-defined teams, and technological systems that keep everything running with minimal intervention. Examples include e-commerce with integrated logistics, franchises with operational standards, digital platforms, and subscription-based services. The strength of this type of income lies in its scalability. The more the business grows, the less proportional the effort required. This creates space for strategic decisions, new investments, and expansion of the financial portfolio. Once this mechanism is established, many millionaires move on to a source of income that rewards creativity, innovation, and contribution, earnings obtained through royalties and copyrights. Royalties and copyrights form a special category of income because they reward intellectual creation and allow for long-term income from a single well-done piece of work. Books, music, patents, courses, photographs, brand licensing, and various content formats can generate recurring payments as they are used, sold, or distributed. Millionaires value this type of income because it combines creativity with durability, creating a flow that remains active regardless of schedule, routine, or availability. Furthermore, this model easily integrates with digital businesses and other sources, strengthening the entire financial system. With this structure in place, many expand their reach by entering one of the most powerful pillars of wealth building, equity participation. Equity participation is one of the most strategic ways to accumulate wealth because it allows you to profit from business growth without having to sell hours or depend exclusively on your own effort. Millionaires frequently invest in or found companies, acquiring percentages that appreciate as the venture grows. Unlike a salary, this income has exponential potential. The greater the success of the company, the greater the returns, without the need to proportionally increase work. Startups, strategic partnerships, and investments in established companies are common examples. Additionally, equity offers unique opportunities for diversification and participation in varied markets. Mastering this category, combined with the other income streams already mentioned, creates a financial ecosystem capable of generating freedom, security, and continuous growth throughout life. Now that you know the 7 types of income that sustain the financial lives of virtually every millionaire, it's time to reflect on the next step: taking action. Each of these sources functions as a building block. The sooner you start, the greater the solidity of your assets in the future. The important thing is not to wait for the perfect moment or for large sums to begin, but rather to use what is within your reach and move forward consistently. Small daily decisions, investing, creating, automating, diversifying, accumulate over time, producing results that often exceed expectations. Remember, wealth is not just the result of talent or luck, but of strategy applied with discipline. Start today, even if slowly. The long-term impact will be enormous. Now I want to know from you, which of these types of income do you believe you can start building this month? Comment below. Your participation strengthens the community and inspires others to take action as well. Keep following the channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to like this video so it can help many people with this financial knowledge. And in this journey, open up new opportunities for scalable businesses.